We'll take another call from Massachusetts. Jimmy with a 98 G Cherokee. The AC works when traveling, so when else do you need it? Good morning.
When I stop at a red light in traffic, it just blows out hot air.
Well, you know what that tells me? That there's not enough. In other words, if you're moving through the air is moving through the condenser and cooling the condenser outside, which allows the air conditioner to pull heat out of the inside of the car. So to me, it's not my first guess, educated guess at that, would be a fan. The fan motor's not running under the hood.
Yeah.
And here's a way to check it.
All right.
When you open the hood, let's see, it's a 98 Cherokee. Open the hood. Even with the engine cold, when you turn on the AC, after about 12 seconds, the cooling fans will come on, and those cooling fans are located behind the radiator because they draw air through the radiator. Now, those cooling fans, just so you'll know, Jimmy, those cooling fans will not come on if you don't have the air conditioner on until the engine reaches 230 degrees. So you could crank it, look under the hood, and wait for 15 minutes and idling, and you say, well, they're not working. But if and when you turn the AC on, the AC bypasses the engine's control and sends power, electricity, 12 volts, to those motors, because the AC will not work without those fans. In fact, it'll overheat and probably pop off because of high head pressure. So that's what I would do, and that's an easy way. I've had people that had the exact opposite problem where the air conditioner worked okay and the fans worked for the air conditioner, but yet the engine would overheat because if they didn't have the air conditioner on, the fans wouldn't come on and the sensor was bad. So I said, well, here's a way to check the fan motor itself, and that is to turn the AC on. In your case, you either have and not either, because with electricity, electrical problems could be more than one. It could be many, many. But I'm going to say that the relay that sends the signal to the cooling fans is defective. But it's possible the cooling fan itself is defective. But don't go buy parts until someone tests it. And that's a relatively simple test. So that's the first thing that comes to my mind with regard to your cooling system. And you could have an AC problem, but that's easy enough for an AC shop to test pressure. They use gauges, they run an operating pressure, and it's going to be somewhere in the low 200s on the high side and below 40 on the low side. Any other questions?
Nope. You've been a big help. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your call. Have a great day. 888-227-2546.